Logan Paul was involved in the biggest scam in Pokemon history.
Collectors are putting up a strong argument that it's fake.
Time bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes and food products. It's such a strange choice.
Guys, in my last video, I mentioned that Logan Paul might be hiding a lesser-known scam he's pulled off. And today, it's time to uncover it. Just picture this. You click on a Logan Paul video with the dramatic title, "I lost $3,500,000 on fake Pokemon cards," only to find him laughing, casually holding a Prime bottle. It screams publicity stunt.
So yeah, we're in Chicago. You see the title of the video. This story's f***ing crazy, and it sucks. And I'm out $3.5 million, so make sure to go get some Prime, because every dollar goes right back into my pocket. Hi.
The shamelessness is unreal. All just another ploy to hype up Prime hydration and push CryptoZoo NFTs under the disguise of a loss. This wasn't about bad luck. It was about manipulating attention. And don't take my word for it. The reactions from people online speak louder than anything I could say. One person said, "This feels like a publicity stunt. The way those GI cards were just sitting in the box, lol." Another said, "It was a fake drama meant to scam people so they'd click on their garbage, and some would even bid on it." No question this was staged. So after all that, there's nothing left to doubt. The ultimate king of scams, Logan Paul, got exposed yet again. Even before the Pokemon card scam publicity stunt, there were shady moves going on. All, of course, to promote himself in the crypto and NFT world. That's how he scammed a bunch of people with CryptoZoo first. And now he's doing the same with Prime Hydration and Lunchly. The story is so shocking that most people don't even realize how Logan Paul actually started this game. So let's break it down in this video. Back in late 2021, Logan Paul shelled out a staggering $3.5 million for what he believed was a sealed case of ultra-rare first edition Pokemon cards. A deal that came from a seller who had himself paid $2.7 million and even had the case authenticated by the card verifying company BBCE. Fast forward to January 2022, Logan flew to Chicago to open the case alongside the seller and BBCE's owner, only for the big reveal to expose a total sham. Inside the boxes weren't Pokemon cards at all, but G.I. Joe cards. In the aftermath, it emerged that there had been red flags all along, from the card's shady eBay origins and mismatched barcodes to faded labels and the seller's ever-changing story. Ultimately, the seller refunded Logan in full. BBCE ceased authenticating Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cases, and Logan walked away with a viral moment that many still suspect was less of a blunder and more of a carefully staged stunt. People pointed out that everything from Logan's YouTube videos to his boxing events always seemed to have that layer of staged drama. Some accused him of making a joke out of the sport and tricking people out of millions. To make things even more suspicious, one of Logan's own friends accidentally admitted on his podcast that the whole thing was fake, something Logan quickly denied.
The Pokemon cards too? $3.5 million on G.I. Joe. I cannot believe it. The energy and the tragic feeling in the room was so palpable. There was a female there. She started crying.
Really, Logan? At this point, why not just go into acting? You pull off these stunts with such convincing delivery, it's as if you've been practicing for it your entire life. Forget sticking to NFTs and crypto schemes. Now, you've leveled up to deceiving the public face-to-face. Honestly, with this kind of skill, you could easily earn the title of Scam King if Hollywood ever came calling. Even your own circle seems to recognize it.
I was wondering why I was never asked to buy that box. They didn't want to get it to me because I was the only one who had to open the case.
Or to televise it.
Everything.
Can I be completely honest with you? I thought it was for content.
That alone says a lot. When even your friends suspect your motives, it's a clear sign you've got a track record that's hard to ignore. But did Logan stop there? No. The Pokemon card scam, which so many people called a publicity stunt, ended up being the foundation of his whole scam empire. After going viral from that moment, Logan shifted into the NFT world and launched CryptoZoo, promising it would be a brand new fantasy for anyone wanting to start a career in the crypto space.
CryptoZoo is a blockchain project that I created about a year and a half ago. You buy these eggs on the blockchain and you can hatch them.
Later, Logan Paul raised around $2.5 million from people, claiming he would make their dreams come true through his CryptoZoo project. It didn't take long before the entire operation was exposed as a calculated scam orchestrated by Logan Paul and his team. As the scheme began to unravel, Logan tried to distance himself from the mess by shifting the blame onto his co-founders, insisting he hadn't taken any of the money and claiming it had all been stolen from him.
The snake is no longer affiliated with CryptoZoo, and we hope the money he reappropriated was worth ruining his reputation. Con man Eddie is being investigated by a higher authority that I cannot speak.
The real shock came when YouTuber CoffeeZilla launched a thorough investigation, uncovering just how many people had been financially devastated by Logan's shady tactics.
Around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
Rather than owning up to his role, Logan went on the offensive, filing a counter lawsuit against CoffeeZilla for defamation and claiming his own reputation was under attack. A move many interpreted as nothing more than an attempt to silence the truth. Logan Paul, or rather his lawyers, have been accused of acting unreasonably, dragging out legal battles in a way that's costing CoffeeZilla significant time and money just to respond. But while that drama unfolded, another controversy hit. The FDA disclosed that Prime Hydration, Logan's highly publicized venture with KSI that had already generated over $1.2 million in sales, contained excessive levels of sugar, caffeine, and additives that could be harmful, particularly to children.
Morning, New York Senator Chuck Schumer is calling on the FDA to investigate the energy drink Prime.
One of the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit, it's not a toy, it's a beverage.
It's too much for any growing child, and that much caffeine can cause some adverse effects, such as disrupted sleep, mood disorders, upset stomach, even abnormal
Prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. It's such a strange choice.
Most experts are saying that even after testing both products in the lab, they didn't find Lunchly to be any better than Lunchables in terms of health. With that, the backlash against Logan Paul only grew stronger. When you piece it all together, it's clear he's made millions through a string of shady ventures, starting with the infamous Pokemon card loss, a stunt that wasn't just for entertainment, but a launch pad for everything that followed. Then came CryptoZoo, Prime Hydration, and Lunchly, each collapsing under scrutiny and revealing more evidence of deceptive practices. At this point, Logan has cemented himself as the reigning king of scams. So the question is, are you still standing behind him and his schemes, or is it time to push back and speak out?